hey, how you doing?
Yeah.
Yes, Project Camelot features people. Actually, James was on there talking about Walter Bower. It's a popular website for what people call fringe and kook stuff. And there was a man named Bill Deagle interviewed on there, and I played it for Ion, and Ion did a whole exegesis or in-depth laughing at what Bill Deagle says. I think Ion laughs at the majority of stuff in Project Camelot.
Wow, it's just the meme of the moment, and it's fun, and it provides for no better reason for the bored ones in North Carolina. It gives them something to look forward to.
You know, in the publishing world, David Icke was a phenomenon in the 90s, and I used to see it at bookstores in New York City, university bookstores, and say, look at the university kids, they read the stuff. But it was almost like print is so obsolete, just like television, that it doesn't matter what wacky stuff is printed. People just want to have a reason to read, so if you have the wackier stuff, then they'll read it. It's not, whether it's true or not is not the issue. It's the massage of the book, or the massage of the TV show. Look at that ex-governor Jesse Ventura was presenting a conspiracy show, all right? Which goes into a lot of these things. It's just water off the duck. We can have the most bizarre stuff, and people will be intrigued because it's a different flavor in the experience of reading books, which people have had and are bored reading books, but they keep wanting reading books, so they look for weird content. Project Camelot offers, quote, weird content so someone can listen to strange interviews, just as a kind of phatic candy. Phatic, P-H-A-T-I-C, look it up. But, Ion, could you comment on what I just said?
Well, phatic, now that you've done that. Well, Carolyn, would you please look up phatic for us? That would be where we are.
How you doing? How you doing?
How you doing?
How you doing?
How you doing?
I'm doing fine. I just got here today. My brother-in-law picked me up at the airport, and the people sure are nice.
Nice people.
How you doing?
How you doing?
How you doing?
I'm doing fine. I just got here. My brother-in-law came and picked me up from the airport. It's a mighty big...
No, and it's like a phatic expression, which is one whose only function is to perform a social task as opposed to conveying information.
Yeah.
So it's just...
It's a social task.
How you doing?
And a social task. So back to phatic. When you're at work and you meet somebody and you say, how you doing? They don't stop and tell you how they're doing. They just say, how you doing? Back to you, and then you move on.
Yeah, you'll never find out how anybody's doing in this city, that's for sure.
No, it's not. It's not it's even in nice local little nice villages. Phatic communication happens. What it means is what is said, how you doing, is not to be taken literally. It's just a form of acknowledgement, social amiability of the other person. It's a kind of verbal waving. That's what phatic is. And in our post-information society, all communication has been phatic up till about 15 years ago, and then it became Manipian phatic, which was satirical phatic, a knowing phatic, irony, and someone just posted on
so then it's like, hey, how you doing?
Yeah. That's is made up of 4 bodies now, the astral, chemical, TV, and computer. So people need interesting stuff on their chip body, so they perform the social task, the content, the weirdness. Even our show will be looped into the weirdness and the fringe, but we're actually going to offer even more than that and then become the greatest kooks, as well as the great. James, I used to say before we brought Ion that I was the real president of the United States. We're going to prove it. We're going to be the only source of news, real news, comprehensively about what's really going on. This
Absolutely.
At the end, the whole economy will revolve around us because we're the only ones that have the word that makes the market.
Hey, how you doing?
Yeah.